Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Healing Conversations, a place where we create space for real conversations that will bring real healing into our lives. My name is Jabo, your coach and host for this podcast. This week, we talk about healing from generational pain, a continuation from last week's episode. And this week, we're talking to a young cycle breaker, a 19-year-old cycle breaker, who happens to be my daughter, Jemima. So it's very personal for me, but I know that you too will be blessed greatly and encouraged by her story of beginning the journey of breaking the cycle of generational trauma in her family. So stay tuned and let's together take one brave step at a time. Hi, Jemima. Welcome to Healing Conversations. Thank you for accepting to share with us a bit of your story. Do you mind introducing yourself?
My name is Jemima Duck. I'm a fashion designer and a child of God, a daughter, a sister, a niece, a friend, and a neighbor. Yeah.
Okay. You wear many hats.
And a servant of the Lord.
Okay. That's all?
How about you?
All right. It's going to be fun. Okay, so today we're talking about breaking generational trauma, right? And you've agreed to share a bit of your story about, beginning to break generational trauma in your family, generational pain. Do you mind telling us when did you first realize something wasn't normal in your family dynamic?
It's fine because I never even realized or stood. Yes. I feel like it's the same for most of us. I feel like we have to like something that someone says snaps you back to reality and then you realize, wait a minute, then what's wrong with my family? You know? It's like, for me I used to think like living without your father is like normal. Then I went to my friend's house and like the father is always there and I'm like, what's this guy doing? What does he want? But yes, when I was about, I think 15, 16, something like that, my mother told me, like my behavior was not adding up. So, yeah, that story where it says, what's his name? That guy, the one Pastor Maureen was talking about. When Jesus was telling who, is it the Pharisees? That you're saying he pressed him. Yes, my mother pressed me. And I told her about when I went to live with my aunt for a while. I told her about my cousin and how she like abused me sexually and just make all these fantasies and whatever in her head, and then she'll make you act it out, whatnot. And then it's short. Sometimes you feel like it's a game, you know, like probably all the siblings will do such things, you know. Like it's normal. And then as a kid, I thinking, okay, like if I'm not stopping it, then I also want it. But in truth, you don't. So yeah, that's the first time I realized that that was not normal. And not what you doing do that.
So this is what you're specifically speaking about is sexual abuse by a sibling, cousin. Okay. What made you say this stops with me?
Like, actually, me and my mom talked, like, and I heard, like, a lot of sermons at church, and I think even on radio sometimes, like, of things, like, decisions people made a long time ago, but they still people being affected even today. Just like they were in Gaza. Like, that's because of decisions that people, thousands and thousands and thousands of years before them, made, but they are suffering because of that. When, like, even though the people who made the decision in the first place didn't change, like, people along the way could have changed their minds and, you know, set a different course, but they didn't, and people are still suffering because of it. So I don't want to be that person who affects generations and generations and generations after me, and you don't want to be that mother or wife or sibling or daughter that makes people in my vicinity, or even a friend, because it affects your areas. Even an employee, an employer, because dysfunction spreads everywhere. So I don't want to be. I've seen a lot of dysfunctional people spread cheese, and I don't want to be like that. I felt the
pain.
effects and the pain and whatnot of that, and I don't want to be the cause of it. So.
Yeah. When we were talking earlier, you were talking about how you saw your siblings, how they sort of were relating to you. Do you want to share a bit about that?
Yeah, so before I started managing, like, especially my young sister, the one who's immediately after me, she was like, she didn't like me. Yeah, because I wasn't cute and I was toxic. Like, even at her young age, she could feel the energy. So, yeah. My mama always used to talk about it with the siblings, the example you're setting and whatnot. And I saw it for myself. And when I saw it, I was like, I don't want to be that with my sister. We were siblings, and I was like, "Ish, mommy, I don't want to visit her. She's scary, what. So, that's one of the things that made me feel like, yeah, it's not you who made the decision in the first place, but that person isn't going to change you for you. Like, you were the one who has to take the step to change, because you want a better life for yourself and the people around you, because you love. So, yeah. Then, like, after I started healing and whatnot, and I just like, even small things like when she comes back from school, my younger brother, because for the few of us, there's me, my sister, and my younger brother. Like the smallest things. Jemima, this, Jemima, look. Jemima, my friend, da. And you know, like, sometimes when you're doing something and whatnot, like, it's sometimes you get in, you're like, okay, I've heard, but then, like, I have to remind myself, like, this is what you pray for. So, just, yeah.
Mm.
And this is why you started lodging in this place. So.
Mm. The whole healing journey. Yeah. And just to say, I have seen the difference. I think we've spoken about this before. And that's why we're here right now doing this interview, because I have seen it. And yeah, let's keep taking one brave step at a time towards our healing. Yeah. Okay. What helped you see family patterns differently? Like where you see like, okay, this family has different patterns, this family has different patterns, and then you start picking like, okay, I want to be like that family, or yeah.
Interactions. I know it's our friends, but then I made the decision currently, because being alone, it's nice. Like, being alone is nice.
Easy.
There's no one to bother you, you can do whatever you want, you can watch movies, you can read books, and no one is there like, oh, it's just you and the silence and the music, and yeah, it's nice. But ego thrives in isolation, and yeah, the devil can catch you easily when you're isolated. So when I started this whole healing journey, that was one of the things that I realized, like, okay, if I've started this journey, then I'm going to have to take this step, because I can't heal without. You know? That was one of the biggest things. It's like I just became an introvert pro max. Like, it was like people, the wall, and then me. Like, I went past 4 walls. Me inside those 4 walls alone. Yeah, so right now I think I've broken down about like 2 walls. Yeah, I've got 2 left.
Yay.
Yeah. So yeah, like through those same interactions, like even situations where it looks like it's not for your benefit, and it's like, why God? Like, we had to like live with different people because of like financial issues, but because of that I got to see what like functional families are and dysfunctional families, and what good things in family are and what bad things in family are, and I got to see how messed up my family was, and that wasn't normal. And yeah. Yes.
Thank you, my daughter.
You're not supposed to tell them I'm your daughter.
Really?
This is an interview. Professional.
Okay, thank you, my interviewee.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What was I saying? It's like it helped me see that, like, it doesn't have to be like this. Yeah. And
you can make it better, or you can change.
Like, there's that song. It's not a Christian song, but don't judge me. It's a very nice song. It's called "Love You from a Distance," and it helped me to like see that you don't have to be around someone all the time to love them. Like, you can love them from a distance, and there are scriptures to back that. So I'm just not sure, but yeah, we can search and we can post under this video for you. Yeah. But yeah.
Our church pastor always says there's some people that you have to love in small doses. Yeah. You were saying?
Yes. I thought we were going to continue. I thought we were going to class Yeah. So yeah. So you can see that I don't always have to be around toxic people to show them that, oh, I love you, I'm Christian, and because God loves me, even me, I'm here loving you. Like, I can love them, just not like this. You know, I can love it like this. Yeah.
What was the hardest thing about growing up in generational pain? Or maybe we can start with what generational pain did you grow up with?
A lot.
I'm sorry.
Put your heart to people before you made the decision.
Some of it is my fault. And I take ownership.
Yes. Anyway, the dysfunctional marriages, they gave me the wrong view of what marriage is supposed to be like.
You hated marriage at some point for a very long time.
Yeah, I used to say I don't want to get married and I don't want kids. Because first of all, I didn't want to make myself go through that. Why?
Go through what?
I should go into marriage and then someone's son should be shouting at me, beating me, whatever. And then even me, I should go and make someone's son suffer. And, you know? Get on top of that, you then bring children into the world and you make them suffer from that dysfunctional marriage. So there's that. And there's the sexual abuse side of it. It's like, it's not the first time. Like, it's a pattern, literally. Like,
yeah, in our family.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, yeah. There's that. Then there's the dysfunctional parenting, which stems from the sexual abuse in the dysfunctional marriages, which the dysfunctional marriage stems from the sexual abuse. So,
which was never healed.
Now you've got this dysfunctional marriage because you didn't deal with yourself. And then now you get married, maybe not even to the right person, maybe to the right person, but you're not healed, so the marriage is not the way it's supposed to be. And then you birth children from that marriage, and then the children suffer because they are not a functional parents. And yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on.
So that's some of the generational pain you grew up with. What was the hardest thing about growing up in such an environment with such pain?
Not knowing that there's better here. Like, thinking that this is it. This is just how we live. There's nothing better for us.
Yeah.
We just have to suck it up.
Yeah. How did it affect your school friendships or how you saw yourself?
I made a lot of bad friends. Been away from school just like because when you grow up in a dysfunctional family, like everything is affected. I feel like especially your decision making.
That's very
because
true.
your brain is like
Messed up.
yeah.
It's funny, but it's not funny. Yeah.
One side is this side, the other side is that side. Like,
Yeah.
so now even your concepts of what friendships are supposed to look like, it's dysfunctional. Like literally everything is dysfunctional.
Yeah.
Even the way you clean the house all the time, you just want it every time it's shining. That's dysfunction. Perfectionism is dysfunction. It's not a good thing. Shame on you. Imagine, we love you. We love you. We're praying for you.
And this is from a recovering perfectionist because she's not recovered yet fully. Yeah, recovering. Yeah. And how you would always be upset with your siblings for messing up the house after you clean it.
That's not, no.
Eh.
That's valid. I'm just on cleaning, you come and spill milk.
Okay.
Anyway. That's not what we're talking about.
No, we digress.
Yes. What was I saying?
You were talking about how everything is dysfunctional.
Oh, yeah. So, my view of friendships was
skewed.
Me, like, I used to think, like, oh, to make friends, they need to be a certain way, you need to like the things they like, you need to talk about the things they talk about. So even when, like, my friends talk about boys, whatnot, like, I would join in just because I wanted to fit in. And because I felt like, okay, if I don't talk about this, then I won't have friends.
Yeah.
And if I don't have friends, I'll be a loser. If I'm a loser, my life is useless. So, yeah. My school friends, they what?
How did it affect how you see yourself? How you saw yourself?
I guess, like, I used to think if I'm not pretty, if I'm not smart,
Oh, sorry.
if I'm not pretty, if I'm not smart, I don't get the good grades. But even those good grades were affected because I was thinking about the good grades. I wasn't actually enjoying school and wanting to learn. Because you know that if you think about the good grades and that's all you think about, like, oh, I need a good keeper, I need good. That's like, you're taking away from time to actually study and understand what you want the good grades from. And you're using that time to just panic and whatnot. And then when the exam comes, you're just like, okay. You know? Like,
yeah.
I think I got the wrong exam. But, yeah. So, yeah, I guess for myself as an object to please people. Yeah.
And now, how do you see yourself? What has changed about that?
I feel lazy to please people, honestly. Like, if you don't like me, that should be me. I think God loves me. Even me, my God loves me. He accepts me where I am. So what you say doesn't matter, honestly. Like, God has already said what he thinks about me. And that's enough. That's what matters, honestly. Because, yeah, just the person living with me every day, I'm just the person. So if you start telling each other what we are, then what? Did I create you? No. Did you create me? No.
The answer is
The
no.
one who created me He said that I am beautifully and wonderfully made. I'm smart and, you know, yeah, have an, have an inheritance in heaven. So do you, my sister and my brother. So,
Preach.
why should you be trying to impress me and me with the God that loves you more than you can even imagine?
And he created you deliberately, just the way you are. Deliberately. It wasn't a mistake.
Pastor Maureen, I just speak a weekend to speak. First for living, breathing, she did the same on Sunday as well. She said, you're not random. You're not a surprise to God. So, me, when he was creating me, and he was creating you as well, he was like, oh, Jemima, where did you come from?
What are we going to do about you?
He's not still figuring out what he wants you to do. He has the plan. He had it a long time ago before you were born. Like, way before you were even an idea in your parents' brain, before you were even in inside your father's body, you already knew. Yeah. So, have a purpose.
So that's how you see yourself now.
Yeah. And pleasing people won't get that purpose fulfilled. It will just take away from the time that you could have been using to fulfill that purpose, but using that time to please people. And now you're also affecting other people out there who are supposed to benefit from your gift and your talent that God placed upon you to bless them, to bring them to Him. So, yeah, I have a greater purpose, which is not to please man, but to please God. So, yeah, that's my purpose.
To love man, but not to please them.
Like, even though my purpose might not offend you, like, okay, I love you, but okay, I don't really care. Yeah. Like, even people that were so close to me, I was like, what? No, I can't let go of this one. Why? No, good. Like, when I did it, I was like, why the heck was I holding on to that? Like, it felt so much lighter and free to not have those burdens of, I have to do this person, I have to do, I have to do, and
just be.
Like, we love ourselves now.
And it shows. It's been showing. It's been showing. Was there a particular turning point, moment, or conversation for you to start your healing journey, or your journey to decide to break the generational pain and generational trauma? Was there like a particular moment, or?
Yes. And my mother told me that she was going to divorce her ex-husband, who was my stepfather. Like, I cried.
Her mother is me. I don't know why she keeps on talking about me in the third person. I'm right here. Yeah. Yes.
So I'm say, you told me.
Say what you want. I was just
Me,
clarifying.
I'm talking to the people.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, so I was just clarifying. Please go ahead.
Every day. Yeah, I cried.
She did.
Because I really had enough to emphasize that. Yeah. Because in my head I was losing so much. Because I always wanted the family, but like I had different. Whatever. I had a fantasy of how that family was supposed to be.
Mm.
In reality, I was yeah, it was like fantasy. Reality, it's just totally different. Not in a good way.
Mm. I was going to ask, like, sometimes what we have in our heads and reality are different, but then reality is, it's not bad, right? So I was going to ask, was the reality different in a good or bad way? Mm.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I guess my term to it. Yeah, it was not in a good way. Just in a bad way. So it's, then like, what do you call it thing? So like, the coping has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel that coping has changed and it is a good change. So in that situation, like, I coped really quick. Like, I guess it's because of background. And I thought, oh, even here, that's how it is.
Mm.
That's not any different. Like, who am I to think that we are going to be different from here as a family?
Mm.
So, yeah, I was like, okay. So, in my head, when I was losing that, it was like tragic.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've lost just that. Like, at least I had different.
Mm.
But then, I remember my mom saying, that, remember you.
Wow.
That God doesn't want us to have just at least. Like, go at least have what you have. At least it's a family, a full family. At least, at least, at least. Like, God doesn't call us to have at least. God calls us to have, like, all the desires of our heart. Like,
Life in abundance.
fullness of your
Mm.
heart.
Mm.
It overflows. You can't contain it.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. How did your family react when you started setting boundaries and changing patterns and things like that?
Mm, only one person, fortunately two of us, was like Jesus and really enjoying him and really impressive. But the rest of the family was just like, what do you think? Think you're better than us? No. Like, to me, they didn't say it out loud, but like, you could feel it in my attitude, the energy. Energy never lies.
Mm.
So
That's
if you
true.
want to pretend to be my friend, and then your energy is different, I'll catch you. Because, yeah, energy never lies.
That's true, though. Energy never lies. So we should always be looking out for people's energy and not necessarily what they're saying. energy will bring out what you do. So even as we're relating with other people, let's look out for energy. Energy never lies.
Yeah, they were not happy. They thought we were making a statement of our data and we don't associate with others like yeah. And that could take division. I remember there was one Christmas. What was just spend Christmas together? But then that Christmas like in the same house, okay? There were two different Christmases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Like, and then me, because me and defensive like in love. Like even like, in my own family, I am defensive. Like in love. So it's my mother. So if you attack my mother, yeah,
It's on.
that's romance.
Not literally. Don't confuse people. Not literally.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, yeah.
So that's how family reacted. How did that affect you?
I really not to see that. Like I was saying, me, I'm very defensive. Even of myself. Like back then, it used to be out of dysfunction, not in a not in a good way. But now it's because I love myself too much to
Walk all over.
take that. I want to use the way God to use because yeah,
We are sanctified.
take it somewhere else, not here. If it will not goes well. So like when we were hitting my mother, like she's an outcast, even us because of her past. Ah, should have seen me. My mother even had to chill and see whether anyone was to gesture, speak and whatnot. But I really prefer hands. Like I was ready to argue with big people. Not not people who are told 5 years, 10 years older than me. No, big people. Because what do you mean you're being rude to my mother? What do you mean you're treating my children? Oh, my siblings. As though they're outcasts and making them feel small. Yeah. It made me a I don't know how to explain it, but like it turned me into them, basically. Like the way they were behaving towards us is the way I was behaving towards them. So instead of being there, I came down to where we were. And then I had to be like, that's stupid. And then, yeah.
Okay. Did you have any fears when you decided to take this path of healing, of breaking the generational pain in our family for yourself and for your your family, your future family? Were there any fears that might have come that you had to deal with?
In terms of
making a change, like doing things differently from what was the norm in the family.
no, I don't think so.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
guess so because I never think anything.
She can be pretty fearless. That's yeah.
Like, I should compromise myself because of you. Like I got to it gets to a point,
Mm.
you know?
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
I just like, okay. Okay, upset, so what?
Mm. Yeah.
Like, you want to be mad forever.
Or if you are, that's you. You will have to deal with that. I'm not going to take that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What's one daily practice that helps you when you're triggered? First of all, do you get triggered? With like the past and things like that? Like, are there any things that trigger you? Mm. How do you cope with those triggers?
And my friend. Okay. Yeah.
Shut up to her?
What?
Shut up?
No.
Shut up?
No.
No? Not shut up?
No.
No?
I don't even know what that is.
Shut up to Faith, Arudo.
She means shout out. She's old, forgive her.
Wow.
Yes. And also, I've developed a stronger relationship with God. So yeah, I talk to God again. I got to my idea because I'm 2 years into another. So yeah.
Hmm.
It's like, you know what? That person, I just punch him in the face, but thanks for the grace.
Hmm.
And then I cannot do another day.
How do you handle it when old patterns try to pull you back? You know, like you get into anger or you get into perfectionism, when those things try and come back, how do you handle that? Because they always will. It's how we handle it is what determines how far we've gone in our healing journey. But the triggers will always come. All these things will always come. Yeah. So how do you handle it?
Honestly,
Please, honestly.
sometimes like it's part of the journey. You're not perfect.
Mm. Mm.
So sometimes you relax it, but the important thing is that you go back to your journey.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
Or
continue with your
help me
journey.
forgive that person again.
Yeah.
Help me overcome it again.
Mm.
Lead me to the right people. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I can talk to my mother because she's basically my best friend. Not basically. Yes. So yeah. You should have told me that.
Sure.
You. So,
How did we get all the way
because they're
there?
always going to do that.
Yeah? Really?
I don't care. Leave us alone. You're just jealous.
Okay, stop fighting. Stop fighting. No one's fighting you. No one, literally.
That comment has made me be very...
Which comment?
Not comment at the beginning, but I don't know. Oh, because they're laughing at me, that means
Oh no. So for context, there's a video that I've posted. And you can, maybe I'll share the link, maybe, where I was sharing how that I struggled with masturbation, porn, what else did I say? Same-sex attraction, yeah, those kind of things. I struggled with them for some time. So I was just sharing that in one of the videos. So one of the comments that came through was that because I'm going to just now. So one of the comments that came through was that because I was wearing a necklace, but apparently I didn't clutch it properly. So it kept on slipping, and I was laughing at that, laughing at myself. And eventually I just took it off and said, maybe it doesn't want me today. And I was just making light of that. And the comment came through and said, if you're laughing so much, it means you haven't healed. It means, no, sorry. It means you're still doing those things. So I shared that earlier with her, and yeah, apparently now she's all upset and defensive. But yeah. Bless your soul to the person who made that comment. Yeah, bless your soul. That's where you're at. That's what you feel. But yeah, we don't hold on to that, madam. We let it go.
I forgive you.
You sound like you're threatening, not forgiving.
I forgive you. Good luck. Yeah.
And so do you? You love them too? You do. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're all a work in progress. Okay, so as we come to the end of the interview, what's the first step you'd suggest to other teenagers, young adults, who are listening? First step towards, making the decision to break any generational pain or trauma or cycles that are in their family for themselves. What's the first step you'd tell them to take?
I think realizing that it's not normal and like it can't continue. Like, yeah, it's not a normal thing. It's not okay. It's not easy when you're there is and you don't even happy. Yeah, I think realization is the first step towards anything.
Yep. That's such a powerful first step, because even for me, like you said, when you interact with other families and whatnot, then you realize, this is not normal. Then they don't do that. And somehow their family functions differently. And I like how their family functions. I don't like how my family functions, and sometimes we hang on to the facade of our family is fine. I know I did for a very long time, because I grew up in a Christian home. We used to go to church every Sunday. My parents would participate in activities at church. Most of the time they were in leadership, and so it was very hard for me to accept that we were very, very dysfunctional. it took a very long time. But once I decided, I accepted the dysfunction and not tried to excuse it and whatnot. I accepted the dysfunction and said, no, this ain't normal. It's normal for us, but it's not right. It's not normal. That's not how, families should function. It really freed me up to now start taking those steps towards, and those brave steps where I even confront even people in my family and say, no, this is not right, and we cannot, like some of the stories you're saying where now there's this, animosity because I've decided to confront the dysfunction. Yeah, so I totally agree that that's such a great first step, to realize and accept that what's going on in your family is not okay. It's not okay. And it shouldn't be normal. Yeah. Okay. This is where we come to the end of the interview. It's been such fun. Yeah. With your bullying and everything. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your vulnerability. I don't take that for granted. And I know there are a lot of people who will be blessed by it. Yeah. So thank you.
You just kissed me on camera.
And I loved it. You want me to do it again? On your lips this time. Okay, then let me kiss you properly. Not on your lips. Just let your mommy kiss you. Why can't your mommy kiss you? Let your mommy kiss you.
Do you know how?
Not on your lips. Just on your cheek. Act like you're enjoying it. Act like you're enjoying it.
I don't want to lie. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I go through with photos all the time. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Now we're lying on camera.
I'm not lying. That's my truth. That's
okay.
Your truth.
All right, people. We'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me on Healing Conversations today. I am honored that you took the time to listen in, and I trust that you have been greatly encouraged and challenged to begin your healing journey in breaking the generational trauma in your family. If you need one-on-one coaching sessions, please do feel free to reach out, DM me, email me, and we'll be able to set that up and begin your healing journey as well. There's a free download of the Breaking Generational Trauma Healing Handbook that you can access in the bio. Feel free to download that, and we'll see you next week on another episode of Healing Conversations. Take care as we continue to take one brave step at a time towards our healing.